Well, here it is, April the 28th, 2024. And I was just watching a video. Um, Best classical music for the soul. Beethoven, Mozart, and Schubert from Austria. I don't know much about Schubert, but it's good music to listen to while you're purging your house and getting rid of all kinds of stuff. I donated a whole bunch of stuff to the food bank yesterday and um, sold a few DVDs. I got what, $100 for 80 DVDs at the pawn shop. They needed my passport and all that, whatever. But the rest I have to donate, and I even donated to the AA group. All these spiritual books that mom and dad gave me, and I walked in on a meeting, 50 people in a small room at AA. Jeez. And I just said, I got these books to donate, and I just left them there. After talking to the physiotherapist and limping for 5 months with foot drop, and I figured it out. They didn't figure it out. It was because my shoes were too tight with my orthotics. So as soon as I could walk again, I booked a holiday in Indonesia. Oop. I booked a holiday for Indonesia. And I went down there and alone. I can talk to anybody across the world, whatever language, whatever. I even went into the Mexican restaurant yesterday and talked Spanish. But um, went into New Leaf, learning about vegetables and stuff and what's good for you and what isn't. But anyways, this is my story about this song. I get depressed when I listen to this song because I know it's my dad's funeral song. And I took piano lessons growing up and all that. And but every day after school, from the age of 13 to 15, for a half an hour, I would learn this song, the first movement of Moonlight Sonata. And I didn't know why. I had the sheet music for it from an old music book from the 50s and or 60s. And Dad was trying to learn this song before I was born. I was in the womb of my mother, and I never knew why, but I was compelled to learn this song because I was more into the pop music, not the classical. But so 13 and 14, I practiced this for a half an hour every day after school, and I finally got it mastered. I had it off by heart. I stopped playing this song when I split up with my ex-wife, but I could play this whole 6-page music song by Beethoven um, until 2008. And then I just gave up on it, and I don't think I could do it again, maybe with the sheet music, but lots of flats, 6 flats, 6 black keys, very difficult. I don't know how I did it. I remember going down to Vulcan and to visit a friend of my dad's where he was born in Vulcan, Alberta, and there was 10 people sitting behind me, and he said, sit down at the piano and play your Moonlight Sonata. I said, I don't know if I can do it. He said, just try it. So I did, and I got through it. This guy did it in 7 minutes. I was more fast beat. I did it in 5 minutes, and I got through it all. I was able to do it all. Maybe there was a guiding light over my shoulder, but when I turned back and looked into the crowd, my sister was clapping and applauding. My dad was crying because it's what he tried to master in 1963, just before I was born. I never heard him play it when I was a kid. I didn't know, but there was something about this song I felt compelled to learn. And 6 pages of Beethoven. This is just the first movement. Anyways, here we go. Yeah. I might take this up on my synthesizer in the next few days. I want to see what I remember. My dad's funeral song. My birth song. Yes, I do miss you, Jen. I was the last friend you had in your alcoholic stupor. If you hadn't been so delusioned, you would still be alive, 46 years of age, gone. We would have done great. When she wasn't drinking, we went to Mexico and Ontario in 17. Wonderful times, even though I had to watch out for her. Jaden, you're the psychologist. My youngest daughter, you got all the answers. I'm broke. I have to sell my house. Congratulations. I can talk to anybody on the street. I just can't talk to family. I don't get it. Yeah, these black keys were hard. 6 flats. Theory and sheet music, that was tough. How I got it memorized, I don't know. I was at my peak at 15 and 16, I think. This was the last gift Jen bought for me, a multi-millionaire. I thought I had it made. She had many millions of dollars. I thought I had it made with her. It wasn't the money. She was a nice person. I tried to convince her son and daughter, Ben and Riley, and her parents to touch base with her, but they said they were tired of seeing her screw up. I tried to help. I couldn't. A lot of people have told me I missed my calling. I would have made a great teacher. Some people in the past called me Dr. Jim. So, it's just common knowledge. You don't wear tight pants and eat crazy garlic restaurant foods. I had an ulcer once. I got over it. It was tough. Don't call me Dr. Jim. I'm just normal. I had an IQ of 127 for years in my 40s. Same as my dad, 127. And then, when I turned 50, I discovered I have an IQ of 137. So I think I'm learning things. I used to practice this in the basement in Edmonton after school, and oh my God, Harry used to call this the Death March. I never knew it was the Death March until my dad had his funeral, and this was his song. Now it makes sense. But I don't see the song that way. I see this as a song of a journey. Stories of your life, right, Mom? Her best-selling book. We all march through time. What is time? As we get older, time seems to march on more quickly. And there's evidence for that. How much time do I have left? I don't know. I just turned 60, diagnosed with cancer. How much time do I have left? My dad died of prostate cancer. Mom of colon cancer. 73 and 75. Well, most of us live the last 10 years of our life in pain. I don't want that. I'm doing fine for now. Hanging on by a thread. I used to play this at a faster tempo. Use the pedal. Used forte when I had to. I don't know. All the things I've learned. Some of the things I've forgotten. I want to forget sometimes. I'll never forget looking back after I played this. My dad's friend's house. Crying. I got it mastered. Can't do that anymore.